Hey, Bob.
Hi.
How you going, mate?
Yeah, good thing. What's your name? It says Everblack Media in the
It
corner.
does. Yeah, it's not my name. My name is Nev. It's great to meet.
Nav.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too, man. What's going on? Where are you?
I'm in Spain, in Santiago de Compostela, which is northwest Spain in the Galicia region.
Mate. So how's the tour going? All right?
Yeah, good. Yeah, we just started sort of festival season. We played a festival in from Brittany in France on Sunday, and then now we're playing tomorrow here. So yeah, just pouring around Europe.
Oh, mate, living the dream. Living the dream. But like we haven't got long to go, I don't believe. A few months, and we're gonna be seeing you back down here. Big FRANZ Ferdinand fan. Can't
Cool.
wait to finally see you again. Um, man, how you feeling about coming back down? I'm excited. A lot
Yeah,
of people excited.
yeah, of course, excited. Yeah, I always look forward to coming to Australia. It always feels like such a big event, because it's a long way away, and and we always have a great time. No, I really enjoy arriving in Australia after that kind of 24-hour flight. And then suddenly just being inside, all this stuff is just going on the other side of the planet all the time. And it's just so exciting, I love it.
Oh, mate, it's going to be incredible. I first saw you guys at Big Day Out in 2006, and man, that was incredible. Was it Iggy and the Stooges? It was you
Yep,
guys, and Iggy the Stooges, and it was the White Stripes. I mean,
that's right. Kings of
Matt,
Leon as well.
that's right. What a
Yeah.
lineup! That was incredible, mate. And that's going. That's almost 20 years ago. But how was it? I mean, Big Day Out was such a massive thing for us down here. How was it being part of that tour, especially with that lineup?
Amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's not just Big Day Out, is it? Because you've got all the side shows as well.
Hmm.
So we would go and we'd be have a day off in whatever, and you go and see the White Stripes play their own show, and then Jack White organised like a bowling party when we were in Sydney, and everyone went bowling. It was just brilliant. And then the Greenhorns played at the bowling alley, like little gig. No, it was it was kind of like being on the coolest kind of like holiday you've ever had. Where you get to play shows, be in Australia, get travel around the beautiful weather, spending a few days in each place. It was great. Yeah, loved it.
Mate, that was an epic show. Epic show. But because I mean Australia and FRANZ Ferdinand have got such a strong relationship for the last 20 odd years now.
Yeah.
Every time you come back, do you find that you discover something new about us, or do you find that the connection with the fans is stronger? New generations. What's it like for you coming back each time?
Yeah, yeah, it's something I always look forward to it. I am aware we have fans in Australia because they message and stuff on social media, and because we don't get down there that often,
Hmm.
then when we do get to come down, it just feel like a special occasion, a significant kind of thing. Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I have as good a time coming down now as I did like the first time we came down in like 2004. It's yeah, it's an exciting place, and I do feel like Australia does have a big there's a lot of music fans there,
Hmm.
and such a strong homegrown music scene as well, and there has been for decades. So yeah, just feels like it's a very switched on kind of place.
And especially with this new album, The Human Fear, like I love this album, bro. Like
Oh, thank you.
I love this album, and it's catchy as hell. It's got so many bangers. I believe you've been playing. Was it The Doctor, Audacious, Hooked, and a couple of others on the road? How's it been introducing these to the new fans and the old fans alongside all the classics?
Yeah, it's been surprisingly easy to put the new songs into the set, really. I think at some point during the writing process, we had a conversation and we were, like, how do we want to arrange these songs? How do we want this record to feel? And we decided we wanted it to be as Franz Ferdinand as possible, completely unapologetically Franz Ferdinand. And so, as a result, it fits they all fit very nicely in alongside the other older songs and singles. Yeah, it's been really fun adding them to the set. And because we played all of the songs live in the studio, that kind of energy you hear on the record is quite a faithful idea of what they sound like live, you know.
Do you know if you're onto a good thing in the jam room with the new stuff? If it starts getting you sort of moving yourself, like, is that what's the indication that you're like, okay, this
Yeah.
riff is working, the songs,
Oh
okay,
yeah.
this is the winner.
Yeah, no, definitely. You know, we kind of, when we're writing, we're doing it to entertain ourselves, primarily. We don't jam though. We try to avoid jamming. But songs are written and then we arrange them. But I think it's really important that you start with a song that works as a song, and that can be written on an acoustic guitar or a piano, but it's something that's an actual song. And then once you have that, then that gives you the freedom to experiment with the arrangement and the feel of it and the groove of it. And so things do change. Like if a song, you can have a song that I know this is a good song, but it's not quite working the way we're playing it. It's lacking something. It's lacking like a groove or something. And then you can concentrate on that bit and find the groove to fit the song. But because the song already exists, that it kind of frees you up to do that. It's like gives you you can't break a song that is good. You can do whatever you want with it.
That's right. Hey, that's right. And of course, a couple of weeks ago, I was having a bit of a shitty day, I'll be honest. And I put the new album on, and the chorus to Audacious sort of lifted me up out of that. And I think that's the beauty of this album. Like, it sounds like the title sounds really gloomy, but the song, it's like there's this message of hope that I feel runs through it that is relatable on so many different levels. And I got that out of it. Like, it lifted me up, and I
Right.
was in a much better place mentally. And I
Oh,
think
cool. Yeah, I'm glad you say that. That makes me happy. Yeah, no, I take from Audacious lyrically is the idea that when everything seems very bleak
mm,
and like everything's falling apart, then sometimes the most audacious thing you can do is just keep going. You know,
that's it.
and I think that's a really strong message. And yeah, the title of the record, Human Fear. I think if you didn't know about Franz Ferdinand, if you hadn't heard the record, you might think it was like an album by some doom metal band or something quite gothic. But it's actually quite a joyful album.
Yes.
And when we were looking for a title for the record, we took one of the last songs that had lyrics written for it was a song called Hooked, and in it there's a lyric that say it's like, I've got the fear, I've got the human fear. And we thought that stood out as quite a strong idea for a title. But then when we were talking about the idea of fear, we were thinking, is it always necessarily a negative thing? What if all the best things in life are on the other side of fear? It's about overcoming fears. And when we looked back at the songs that had been written, it seemed that each song could almost tangentially be related to a human fear. Like a song like The Doctor is a song about the fear of leaving the hospital after a stay in the hospital, like leaving an institution, or Night and Days, the fear of committing to a relationship. But yeah, I do like the idea that fear isn't always necessarily a bad thing. It's like maybe it's an indicator that you're on the right track. You just have to overcome this hurdle, and then that's where the biggest highs lie on the other side of it.
100%. I've had that many, many times throughout my life, where I've gone, oh, I don't know how to do that. And then you do it,
Yeah,
and then, mate, this is
yeah,
me
but
sitting here talking to you is a perfect example.
totally. Exactly. And it's like, what if you lived your life without putting yourself in a situation where you ever felt fearful or uncomfortable? Would that would be boring.
Yeah,
What would be the point? Would you really be alive?
yeah, mate. It's like that 30 seconds before you go on stage. I don't know if you get it. I get it. 30 seconds before I go on stage and I walk out, it's like your whole body's full of electricity and you're
Yeah.
shitless, and then you're straight into it, you know?
Yeah, it's like queuing for a roller coaster. You know, when you're in the roller coaster queue and you've got that kind of like sinking feeling, like what on earth am I doing? And then you get on it, and then when you get off the roller coaster, it's just the absolute biggest high ever.
That's
You
right,
know, it's like that's what going on stage is like sometimes.
mate. It's the best thing in the world. If you could bottle it, you'd be a millionaire. I tell you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, you've also got Dino and Audrey, who have just joined the band recently over the last few years, right? This is their first album with you.
Yeah.
How's it jam with them and bring
It's
them?
been great, yeah. I mean, we did do some recording of new material for the Greatest Hits record. We went into the studio and recorded 2 new songs with them. So it wasn't our first time in the studio with them.
Hmm.
And then, of course, we toured the Greatest Hits as this lineup. So Audrey was on drums, and Dina, who's been with us since 2017. And so by the time we came off tour, having gone out and played Franz Ferdinand's Greatest Hits for 2 years around the world, we were really, really good at being Franz Ferdinand, and we had a really great. I think it's a really great dynamic within the band at the moment. It's very positive, and I think we took that energy straight into the studio. And I think that's one of the reasons the album sounds the way it does. Really, is because we were just having a good time. You know, we could continuing the good vibes from the road into the studio.
Man, that's so good. That's so good. And if you could have it so much better, turns 20 this year.
Yeah.
Are you celebrating it in some way? Are you doing something for a reissue?
We're talking to the label at the moment. We'll do something or other, but I'm not quite sure yet.
Mate, whatever happens, I love that album so much.
Oh, cool! Thank you.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
they kind of creep up on you, these anniversaries. It was only last year that was the debut album, but yeah, no, it's it would be good to market in some way.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And mate, you've written so many bangers, so many classics. I've had many, many nights on the beers where as soon as like one of those classic songs comes on, I'm hitting the dance floor. I don't care. I'll be out in the middle of nowhere, and I'll hear it on the radio, and I'll just start shaking my ass. I don't care.
I'd love to hear
You know,
it.
you can see it, mate. I'll be in the bank, and I'll just start, and they're like, I think this man's having a seizure. It's like, no, I'm just listening to friends. Um, because I love it. Have you witnessed people's reactions to your songs? Not necessarily when you're playing live, but if you're out and about, have you been out in a pub or a club or a coffee shop and just seen people sort of losing their
Well, people just like start dancing spontaneously.
yeah, got that? It's got that
I
effect.
don't know if I have seen that. I mean, I've walked down the street and heard people, whistling riffs and stuff. That's quite weird. Um, yeah, dancing is maybe the next level. I've been at weddings when take me out maybe come on and people have rushed to the dance floor. That's a great feeling. Yeah.
I guess I'm alone there. I'm the lone Franz dancer.
Well, yeah, I mean, dancing in the bank is the next level, isn't it? So,
Yeah. Maybe that's just
yeah.
me. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear you do. I mean,
I love it. I love it. But I mean, of course, what was I going to say next? Oh yeah. What's next for you guys? You got this tour coming up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we've got a busy summer. We're doing a bunch of festivals in Europe. We're doing Glastonbury at the end of this month, and a bunch of other shows, and then back out to the States in September, October, and then a bit of what's after that? Oh, we're doing Corona Capital in Mexico City in November, which is an incredible festival, and then down to see you guys. So yeah, a busy year, but yeah, just enjoying playing gigs really. Yeah.
Well, you're definitely coming down at the right time.
Yeah, so spring, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But you're just before summer, so it's going to be heating up then, so you can bring your shorts.
And we get to have a bit of a break from the sort of the dark November nights in the UK.
Yeah, because I forget that it's flipped around. Us being on the other side of the world, it's like, yeah, bring those board shorts. We'll have a barbecue, we'll have some beers, and
sounds great.
Yeah, but in the meantime, we're gonna have all the links down here and on the website. Bob, thanks so much for hanging out, man. It's been cool talking.
No worries. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Will you be coming to the show? The shows?
Brisbane, mate.
Brisbane.
I would.
Great.
I'd go to every show if I could, but I'll be.
Been a
I'll.
while since we were in Brisbane. I think, yeah, I can't remember the last time we were there. 2010, maybe?
Has it been that
2014?
long? What?
24? Yeah, I can't remember. It's been a while.
I'm trying to think when it was. It has been a while, but
Yeah.
I don't know. There's things that happen in 2020 that I think has split the universe in half, and I don't
Yes.
know what's what
Yeah.
anymore. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's like,
I definitely lose track there. The time's gone weird.
it
Yeah.
has. You said 2017 before, and I went, "Oh yeah, that was only what 3 years ago." It's like, oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. But hey, take care, brother, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you very much. Nice to talk to you.
You too, man.